We're live, Jason. We got to come up with a cool video that welcomes us on, don't you think?
I think so. Like I'm going to work on some drum beats and get it like really like kind of like, get the action going.
So
kind of like not so Halloweeny, but like kind of like that action suspense.
Yeah,
that's kind of where we need to be.
So here I'm going to share, and I know we're talking real estate and mortgages and community events, but I'm going to share with you what I use for my tractor pulling shows on Monday nights. I'm waiting for it to upload. So this is what I put up on the screen for my tractor pulling shows. Just a nice little outro intro kind of thing. So
I like it. See, that's exactly what we need. We gotta step it up and bring something to the table.
Well, I have a video guy that can do stuff for us. You're way more talented than I am in this stuff. So I have people help me out. So
well, that's not the truth. I might know many things, but I'm just a jack of all trades type of guy.
Well, absolute Lake Michigan fans, Jason Schultz, USA Mortgage, Jason Holdinski with eXp Realty. We were doing good there for a while. The last couple of weeks, we've been on a mission of not doing our shows, but once a week, we're jumping on Absolute Lake Michigan, and we're talking about real estate, talking about mortgages, we're talking about community events. And I see that you posted that the KD fishing tournament has officially kicked off this morning.
It did. So I'm sure there's going to be a ton of boats out and a lot of big fish being showed off over the next couple of weeks. The tournament runs through the 31st of July.
So what does the KD fishing tournament mean?
Oh gosh. Here, we got to pull it up.
Well, I don't even know, so that's why I'm asking you. So
yeah, no, I'm pulling it up right now just so everybody knows. And so you know what? Kewaunee County, Door County Salmon Tournament. But here's the details right here. I don't know if you can see my screen. No, you can't.
I cannot. You can share your screen if you want.
No, I'm just going to send you the link.
Okay.
Yep. So the Kewaunee Door Salmon Tournament. And I just sent you the link with the details. It's on our website, but we had to update the time start of it. We pulled that
there it is.
Originally from.
So the KD Salmon Tournament, July 23 to July 31, is an amateur sport fishing tournament that runs for 9 consecutive days on Lake Michigan. Anglers compete off the Kewaunee County, Door County shorelines for top prizes. The winner with the heaviest salmon will get a check for $10,000, as well as a Great Lakes Trophy and fish ring, and have their fish mounted full free. Tickets are $25 for the full tournament, $13 for one day, and it can be purchased in person only at the following locations: Accurate Marine and Tech, both Algoma BP locations, Bailey's 57, B&K Bait and Tackle, Caps Marina, Center Court Convenience, Greystone Castle, Howie's Tackle, or JP Express at the intersections of 42 and Monument Point Road near Carsville. So there you go.
That's it.
Kevin Nays is your contact, 920-883-9792. And his email is, imagine this, Jason, gofishwisconsin@gmail.com.
Yep, I talked to Kevin the other day. We sent him out Absolute Lake Michigan shirt. So, yeah, Kevin's a huge part of the community, and he puts on a great event with the help that he puts forward.
All of the events, like I tractor pull a lot in the summer. All the tractor pulling events I've been to, Jason, have just been packed, like record crowds. People are excited to get out and do things this year. I'm assuming you're seeing similar things in your neck of the woods with events and parades and stuff like that?
Oh, yeah. Like last weekend, there was kites all along the shoreline of Algoma. I wasn't in town, but I've seen pictures, of friends and family posting it. So, yeah, it's that time of year that Kewaunee and Door County is definitely the enjoyable kind of destination spot that a lot of people from, southern Wisconsin or Minneapolis area, they kind of venture off to over here. So
well, I was rolling through some of the pictures on the group before we got here, man. Dawn knows how to take pictures. That's all I'm going to say.
Dawn did it again.
Yep.
Yep. She
that's pretty cool. Water is so cool. It's so attractive to live on, to watch. It's so soothing. That's why lake homes are popular, or being close to the water. So
that's the truth. You know what's so weird? I went to San Diego last Friday for a couple day real estate event, and I didn't even go to the water. And then I got home and I was like, dang, I didn't even see the water in San Diego. That's like the first time ever that I've been out there and kind of neglected the water. But I think it's because I've been on the water so much here this year that it was just like, oh, I'll just get back home and start fishing.
Well, you're just like me. You try to put 26 hours of stuff into 24 hours in a day. So,
yeah. Well,
and eventually your eyes just give up and you need to go to bed.
I know. Yeah.
There's some kites. That's cool.
Yeah, that was a sweet picture. That was the one that I saw.
That dragon one down there, that's there's some. I don't think you buy that one at Walmart, Holdinski, is what I'm trying to say.
You gotta customize that one.
Yep.
My boy Maddox, he would love that. His favorite thing is dragons and dinosaurs.
There's a fish. There's a shark. Yeah, those are neat. Little Nemo. Got the crabs. That's some. Yeah, somebody took some work on that. I like that.
I should custom stitch like some salmon or steelhead and fly those things around Algoma.
Yeah, you got time. You got time.
Yeah. I'm gonna start.
Not trying to be that guy, but I'm just being that guy. So
right.
There's a nice picture from Julie.
Yeah,
we like to share. We like to highlight some of the videos and pictures that we see posted on our Absolute Lake Michigan group, the Facebook group. Really doing a nice job. Here's somebody was doing a little paddling.
Yeah, a little paddling. Got a little wet in there.
That's a heck of a selfie, Julie. That's all I'm gonna say.
I love it. That's an action shot at its finest.
We got to put a GoPro on her.
Heck yeah, that'd be cool.
I have my hometown tractor pull tomorrow, and I'm actually having a true video professional come out and bring a drone, bring cameras, and we're going to create a bunch of content on there. I'm excited for that.
That's awesome. So. Yeah, that's I still have to check one out. I know it's getting late in the season.
No, we got time. The Plymouth County Fair is not, I think, how far are you from Sheboygan again?
Oh, only an hour and 20.
Yeah, I'll get you up there to that one. And then my son works for Kohler. He started in May. We got to play Whistling Straits last Sunday.
I know. You know, the last time I went to Sheboygan, we played the Jack Nicklaus course. I forget the Raging Bull.
Yep.
And I think maybe it's just called the Bull.
It's called the Bull.
We went to Whistling Straits and it was pouring rain out. All of the golfers had their wetsuits on, and they were still charging $350 for the round.
Yep.
I was like, oh no, I'm gonna pass that one up. I don't need to play in the rain.
Yeah, if I'm gonna drop 300, I want it to be a nice day. We got lucky. Sunday was perfect. It was a little on the warm side, but it's summer and you can't complain about that. It was amazing.
So did you play?
Yeah.
So the requirement is still you need a caddy, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so the round ends up being about $350, $400 after tip.
Well, we get a discount because our son works at Kohler, and so on Sundays and Mondays after 2, he gets discounts. So we got a tee time, and it wasn't near. It was probably half of that, but still pricey.
Hey, that's cool.
But it was. Do you want to talk about a proud dad moment? Like, I'm 45, Jason, and just like sit across from my son who has a job, and he showed us where he worked and showed us his apartment. It was,
yeah.
It was. I was like on cloud 9 for a couple of days.
That's so cool. Yes, well, in age, I'm right behind you, but I have a long way to go to see that moment. I sent you a link, too, of the listing I put live on Wednesday.
Yep. Right there it is, my man.
Yep, there it is.
So 425 North 17th Drive, Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin, $599,989.
It's an absolute beautiful listing. We've had a lot of inquiries. I put an ad out on Facebook, and we had, I think, 203 leads over the 2 days that I put the ad out. There's an open house on Sunday there from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. So we're kind of just putting all of the marketing together right now and showcasing the home as much as possible in the means that we know how. So we put out advertising in Facebook, Instagram, built its own personal website. And I don't know why those pictures aren't showing up as we want them to. That's not cool.
Well, that's why we looked through it. Now we know.
Yeah, now we do know.
It's like they were taking a different mode, Jay, and they flipped through. I'm not sure. But
that's the first that I checked out on our the listing out on the website. So I got to look into it a little bit. I checked it out on Zillow and Realtor.com, and they didn't appear like that.
That one's the way you want it to be. That one,
Yeah.
all your inside pictures, Jay, are half like this. So
yes,
we'll
thank you.
check that out.
That's something that needs to be addressed for sure. But yeah, the listing went live on Wednesday, and we've had a couple inquiries and a couple of set appointments to show the property. So
It's a beautiful home.
Yeah, it's priced. If you go into the neighborhood, it's super cool because it's a new home build, and I don't want to say an older neighborhood, but it's definitely the newest house in the neighborhood.
It's in a mature neighborhood. I can tell by the trees.
Right. And that's what I really love about the property. I mean, the homes around there, if you priced it out like for a new home build in today's market, you could not build this home for that amount of money.
No way.
It's just,
not with the way that materials are right now, Jason.
No. So it's really it's a fair buy, and my job as the seller representative is to showcase it the way that we know how. So it's really getting out there and the needle's being pushed in that regard. But yeah, I have another listing coming up on Monday. We're gonna push it live. It's in Algoma, and yeah, that's the postcard that we just sent out, and that bottom right picture right there is the home that we're listing on Monday. So yeah, it's a good opportunity. I think we're gonna market at probably about 58,000 or so.
Okay.
And that'll be the most affordable home in Algoma. It does need some work, little foundation work, but the lot is so big. There's so much potential with the lot for kind of the initial price that we're setting. You get a lot of land, and the value is in the land for sure.
I've been talking to a lot of younger buyers that are in the trades, and they're handy, and they're looking for properties like this for their first home. And I say this is a great chance for you to get into something, make it your own over the next couple of years, work on it at nights and weekends, and then you have your home that you stay in a while, or you have something to sell when you do to your next move-up house when you start building your family. And
that's exactly it. And I painted it, and I prepped it, and I really gave it some curb appeal before we listed it. And with the lot, in my mind, as I was kind of prepping it to go live, I would put like a, kind of like a pole barn garage there first. But, get the foundation laid, maybe put like a 32 by 24 type pole barn, and then put like a loft or an apartment above it, and then rehab the house kind of right after that. Then you have two properties on one, and you probably put, call it a $120,000 investment in total, and you got both of those now.
Yeah,
so
that's awesome.
That's what I would do personally. I'm just not in a position to get my hands on something like this right now.
No, understood. But somebody will be able to, and that's why we do this. So
yeah. So
I know we both got a lot to do today. I know we wanted to jump on. Do you have any other community events that we need to talk about?
No, I think next week when we get online earlier in the week, as we intend always, I'll have a lot more kind of bullet pointed things that we can go over and discuss.
Okay.
I've been just behind the 8 ball all week, just like you. It's just been a wild one.
No, and I'm not. I want to share community events. I'm just like you. I've been busy. I didn't even try to run you down on Saturday because I was running around with my head cut off.
I know. By the time I even thought about it, I was with my daughter eating lunch. I'm like, geez, man. Yeah, probably.
Mortgage is still rates are still low. They're not at their all-time lows, but they're still really close. The Fed, when the new administration took it over, Jason, they had put 50 basis points, basically raising your rate a half a point to a full point on like a vacation home or an investment home. It was a money grab by the Fed to pay back all these giveaways. And that person quit or got fired that was running Fannie or Freddie. I don't know the official terms, but they removed that. So we've seen rates get a lot better on vacation homes and second homes on the secondary market now. So that's been exciting. And then your primary residents are still, I'm seeing low 3s on everything, even some high 2s based upon the borrower. And that's why I like to talk to your clients, Jason, when you send them to me, because we can talk about zero down. We can talk about FHA if your credit score is less than 620. Right. There's so many options out there that I think I want people to reach out to me sooner than later. So many people call you and say, I found the perfect house. And then we take their application, and there's something on there that can be fixed, but not in 2 days.
Yeah. And in regards to the kind of the pace of the market, like the market has it's I don't want to say slowed down, but at one point it was like 90 miles an hour. Now it's like at 85 miles an hour. So even though it's slowed down, it's still moving fast. Yep. So with what you just said, it's so important to really lock in the loan that, accommodates your situation the best. So, you can really present that offer if you find something that you like and, in a striking manner. And that's the most crucial part at this point in time. Yeah.
And I just want to talk to people. So many people have they bought a car and they had their credit pulled 10 times in one day by that car dealership. And they have this mindset that having their credit pulled is a bad thing. Yeah. If you have your credit pulled 10 times in one day, it's going to drop your score 20 points. Yeah. But a mortgage pull is not like that. And by law, you're allowed to shop for a mortgage. So if you come to, let's say you go to, you see one of those ads on TV and you have them pull your credit, but they never call you back, which is what I hear all the time. And then they're like, oh, a realtor will say, call Jason, or a friend will say, hey, I saw Jason on Facebook or whatever. Then I say, it's okay. As long as I pull your credit within 30 days of the other person, it doesn't count as another hard inquiry. Right. So the credit report's good for 120 days. So it gives you time to shop. It gives you time to look, but you know what you can afford. You know what your payment looks like. All these Zillows and places out there, and they're great, don't get me wrong, but they just show principal and interest. If you don't have 20% down, or if you use USDA or FHA or VA, you have to escrow. Your taxes, your insurance have to be part of your monthly payment. And I break that all the way down for clients when I'm talking.
And that's so crucial, because that is the things that people don't see on, plain sight at first glance. So when you point those out, it just really it helps get to the finish line a lot faster, for sure.
And I've had a lot of agents, you really need to have your clients be pre-approved. I mean, it's good to go out and show them a house or two, but a lot of times they just don't know. But some people, I mean, if you can pay cash, God bless you. You know what I mean? Yeah. You're gonna win a deal, but that's probably 1 or 2% of the population at this point. So.
Hey, before we leave too, I was talking to you before we went on. If anybody's out there that knows of a real estate agent that's looking to join a growing team, that has leads supplied to them and really a good support system in place to help that agent grow, please send them my way so we can have a conversation. I'd love to develop a relationship with somebody in Kewaunee and Door County where I'm providing leads to them and, really showcasing them as a buyer specialist to begin with. And we can kind of take it from there. But I'm just looking for a conversation. If you know anybody out there, please send them my way.
No, I love it. That's what you got to ask. You got to ask for it. You got to ask for it. So
yeah, I mean, we had this conversation. I'm like, hey, we're on this platform that has 1,800 people. So somebody, most people know a real estate agent.
Everybody has. I always say all the time, everybody has a friend, a family member, or a coworker that's looking to buy a house.
That's right.
And that's the honest to God truth.
Mm-hmm.
And working with people that in the markets that you're going to bump into at the quick trip, as Charlie Behrens would say. That goes a long ways than somebody living in Ohio or Indiana in a cubicle trying to help you with your mortgage. So if you do hit a roadblock, I dig in deeper. Those people try to hide, and they can hide behind their phone or their email. But I'm going to probably bump into you at the quick trip, and that's where I want to be serious about it. So
that's right. Yeah, you need to get your breakfast before you have a long day of tractor pulling on a Saturday.
I love it. Well, Jason, thanks for taking time today. It's good to catch up.
You too, man.
And I'm going to send you a couple emails after the call, things we talked about, and you have a good day, bud.
Okay, you too. I'll probably talk to you early next week. We'll schedule for Monday, Tuesday next week.
Sounds good. Let me know what day works best for you, and I'll make it happen.
Sounds great. Have a great Friday.
Yep. Thank you for watching Absolute Lake Michigan. Have a great day.